Hello, welcome back. Last time I parsed through a big brawl during a something, I don't know, down below the deck of the ship. Lots of people died all at once. I had a lot of trouble understanding what's going on. I'm just coming off of a particularly aggravating recording session from another game, so I might be a little bit annoyed for a bit before I get into the swing of this. I just picked a corpse completely at random and pressed the button. This is part 5. Henry Brennan's killing somebody. There was a thing I wanted to see here. I want out of here. This is not at all where I wanted to be. This is shaping up to be a complete disaster, but let's hope it's not, somehow. Maybe I shouldn't have done this tonight. I have a note. There's a particular piece of information up here. Who is it? It's not you. It is you. Yeah, you. Let's watch this. This is part 3 of Escape.
Let them go!
Let them go. That's the captain speaking. Okay, this is not the one that I wanted. There's information in here somewhere. Let me out of here. Someone calls out a name, Pete. And I think that perhaps identifies the person, who I have listed as Thomas Sefton for my guess of the chef, the cook, the person who makes the food.
Last one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last portion!
Paul, look out. Not Pete. Pete was a different thing. Alright, really feels like this person is being identified as Paul. It's possible it's you. The book does not think I can identify you yet, which is totally fair. Wait, I can't tell from here. Well, can I? You look unblurred. You do look blurred. If I go to your entry... Yeah, okay, you are blurred. You were blurred before, you are not now. Someone named Paul was here. I think you must be... Who's named Paul? I'm gonna say that's you. Why are there... What's up with this? In between, so 19 is unknown? Between 26 and 27 is... I don't understand this list. What is the... Why is this presented this way? I never really looked at this before, but it's... Now I am, and it's weird. Paul. Who is named Paul? Some names are crossed out, so that's nice. Paul Moss, first mate steward, Wales. First mate steward was killed with a sword by who? Do I know who this is? I know who it is in that, but that doesn't help me identify who you actually are. Alright, so I'm going to say that's Paul... What was his name? Paul Moss. Paul Moss. Okay. Pete's mother. Pete's mother was somebody who came up since I was talking about it. Let's show me this one more time. There was a Peter... So Paul Moss, first mate steward, killed sword unknown. Peter Milroy. I wonder if there's anybody in here with the same first name as anybody else. Peter Milroy. Ah, so is there another Milroy? Perhaps somewhere. I don't see one. Looks like that's the only Milroy here. I forget which memory it was, but somebody was talking about Pete's mother. I see no one else with the same last name. You're the only Milroy. Okay, well that's not the thing that I'm actively solving right here. Okay, so I think I have a more likely name for you. You are Paul Moss. Probably. You. What does book think of you? That's what your face looks like. Where do you appear? Here, you're the one who shoots whoever that is. You're in this memory that I'm in now, and... oh, in the Doom Part 8. Interesting. Okay, well that's really not enough information to identify you. You are here. There's someone else with you there. You two are drawn together. Unknown soul appears in exact same memories. So you two are always together, and somehow two women who are always together are supposed to be identifiable with just the information that I have. Can I tell how many women were on this ship? Probably not just from this. Maybe from the photo. Well, hard to say. Alright, what looks like a female name? Abigail, I know who she is. Is Nuncio female? I don't know. How would you tell? Emily, that's clear enough. Miss Jane Bird, okay, that's clearly female. Emily Jackson, Jane Bird. Can't tell with any of those names. Maba, New Guinea. You have a weird name. In terms of unambiguous ones, okay, there are really only 3 unambiguously female names in here. A bunch that could be, but we really just have Abigail, Emily, and Jane. So presumably these might be Emily and Jane. Emily Jackson, Jane Bird. Are there other Jacksons or Birds? Maybe I'm reaching here, but since the book thinks I can identify them, let's make at least a cursory effort. No other Jacksons, no other Birds. Let's look at something. So they appear in... well, now wait, they appear in the Doom Part 8? Don't know what this means yet, exactly. I could go look at some new memories, but I really need to parse through the ones that I already have for a moment. The Doom, Part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So only in 8. Only this one. This seemed to take place much later than all the others, because like Abigail was nowhere to be found in these. Oh, hey, oh yeah, that's Charles Minor, I think. Not sure where that theory came from. Nathan Peters or Samuel Peters. I wasn't sure which Peters you were. Who is this? I don't know. Who is this? I don't know. So Bargain is the sealed chapter. All right, let's go back to the Doom Part 8. That'll be Abigail's corpse. Looking for Emily and Jane, right? Can I tell which is which? Who is what kind of person I'm looking at? This is Abigail, right? Tell me. Is this... tell me. No, that's Charles Minor, okay. Who's this? Unknown soul, blasted by an explosion. Supposed to be able to identify. There was no identifying information in there. Didn't Abigail die like right here? But this is Charles Minor, I think. This is William Hoscott. Oh, right, she was moved. That's right. She's not in the location where she died. She's elsewhere. Don't know if I've been in here. It's not too informative. Anyway, right. Place I want is this. You. So here she is. Martin? Do I know you? You're that guy. Where does he appear? Paul Moss. Okay, so you're Paul Moss. You were here, yes, next to these two. Emily and Jane, seemingly. Okay, so one of them has the title of Miss. Would that be the younger-looking, shorter one? I mean, they seem to have escaped, perhaps. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. Let's speculatively assign you the name of... Why are you doing this? Whoa! This is a deduction rating, excuse me? A higher rating means that it will be more difficult to deduce this person's identity. Focus on the easily deduced identities first and leave the more difficult ones for later. Whoa! Cool. Thanks. Alright, so 3 triangles here. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't bother with this yet. You know what? No, I am going to. So these are speculative. I think I'll remember which ones are speculative. Speculatively, you are Miss Jane Bird. Where are you at? Miss Jane Bird. That's speculation, and I don't know what happened to you. You two seem to have escaped. You are, speculatively... I wish I could mark this as, like, uncertain. Emily Jackson. Deduction rating. Fascinating. Okay, so was that the first time I was shown that? Because, like, she doesn't have one. And that's already typeset. That was an easy one, of course. Boy, this book, still hard to navigate. Paul Moss, Emily Jackson maybe, Jane Bird maybe. This guy, who I confuse with Martin, but is not Martin. Shot, gun, unknown, don't know who he is. Okay. Am I supposed to know who you are yet? No. Okay, so I don't know who you are yet. You're dragging Charles Minor, right? Why can't I use my compass on him? Does this just skip straight to his part of this memory? Yeah, okay. So I can skip around if I'm looking at a dead person within a memory. Can I learn anything from this? Alfred Klestel, bosun, met an unknown fate. Are you the one who bled to death, missing an arm down in, during the mutiny event? When did you die? Not there, not there. Here, yeah, you're a missing arm man. I have not seen what has caused your arm to come off. Apparently this X is when the person who died is speaking. Good to know. Where's my Frenchman? That's how I identified him. And verdammt. Right, those two were my clues. Okay. This good's gone. Your mate was torn apart. Your mate was torn in the officer's mess. When was... This was Escape Part 1. Oh, okay. So this is when those events started. I don't get to see Bargain. I'm going to assume there was a time interval between... There was a... Okay, so I have all the memories in the Doom. Did you lose your arm in the Doom Part 8? If not, I don't think I'm going to get to see when you lost your arm, because this is the first time I see you since that. No, I'm there right now. I'm looking at you. You have both arms. Okay, so that's not information that I get to see firsthand, how you lost that arm. Is, what's the name of the person I'd be looking for here? My Frenchman. Charles Minor. Yes, where's my Frenchman? During this, Charles Minor was getting torn apart. He was here. He was not entirely aware of this. I mean, his attention's elsewhere. He's being thrown a gun by this guy I don't know. Who are you? You're Martin. Martin Parrots. Who are you? Don't know. How many memories do you appear in? 2? The Doom Parts 7 and 8. Okay, so no information about you yet. Who are you? Ah, this guy with this face, who's unblurred for some reason. The Doom Part 8, the Doom Part 7, and also one other? No, it said 2. No, yeah, 3. The Doom Part 2. Okay. Do you have a deduction rating? You do, 2. Okay. So difficulty 2, and then those 2 women are difficulty 3. Alright, so you're going to be a tricky one. Got it. What is the best place to pick at currently? I could go look at more memories. That's usually not a bad idea. Having more information will help me learn more things. And perhaps if I can solve one more fate correctly, I'll get some typesetting. I have access to a place further below. I would kind of like to look at this again. This was, Noir Man, right, Alfred Klestel, that's his name. Put me down, let go. You're in a bad way. So... Beast is dead. I can't get up above during this. Who are you? That's Captain. Things seem to be pretty peaceful right now. This is not immediately after the squid attack. Something happened to you. Is this... No, that's nothing. I mean, there's the blood trail starting... It starts right here. I looked at that before and it's still just as meaningless. How did you lose your arm? I think that's a question I'm just not going to get the answer to right away. Okay, so let's go forward in time. Can I jump to part 2 of this? Is there I don't know an easy way to do that. So part 2. This is part 4. This is part 5. This is not too bad. This is a way to go. Nobody here. You're the only one who actually died in here. There was somebody dead in here, I think? No, not this one. Was it this one? The guy, William and Henry, were trying to fix up with the surgeon's kit. Yeah, you, right? This is part 6. You know what? Let's look at this. So far I've made very few deductions.
Oh no! You're cut!
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son.
So
I'll
he
stay
sounds
with you.
English.
Tell Pete's mother I
Tell
tried my
Pete's
best.
mother
Aye.
I tried my best.
to pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself. Brennan! Bring the surgeon's kit!
Englishman tried to pull Pete back to save him. Peter tried to pull Pete back to save him. Peter Milroy, take me to his record. Here we go. Wait, Peter Milroy. You're not doing it. Yeah, no, that's not what I want. Who is Peter Milroy? I don't know. Does he appear in any memories is what I want to know. You're not Peter Milroy. You are... I don't know. And I don't know how you died. I know all about you. What's this scene? Huge amount of blood, dragged in here from... What am I currently in? Let's see, if I point at you, do this and do that. No. Take me to your... Take me to when you died. First memory perished. Here we go. That's how you do it. Slowly learning to navigate. What am I doing here? Took me so long to get here. Right, this is Escape Part 6. In Escape Part 6, some time has gone by since these events. There's that blood trail. These are bloody. Oh, hey, you know what? Okay, this is good information. I think I can figure out what happened to you. Take me back to Escape Part 5. What part are you? No, I want to know what part... Okay, this is fine. Escape Part 5. Here we go. So I want to go here. I want to see who was stabbed in this location. Well, I say stabbed. Cut. I won't learn who, but maybe I can see what happened at that position. What's all this, you damn fool? Alright. Alfred Klestel's blood trail. Person dead on the ground. Big nasty one already there. He is crawling in. Here he is. He has a knife in his back. Here we go. Information is being gained. You have a knife in your back. You're crawling. William's coming to see you. He didn't do it, obviously. Henry is clubbing the... Hold on, you're holding a gun. You're the one who shot him, and this is that guy. You are... still don't know. But you killed you. He kills you. Did you do something to him? Okay, so this is going to be part 4, right? Let's go. At this point, tell me... Oh, this is when this happens.
You have a plan?
Yes. Take ship and sail east. Trade rich in fish and shells for gold.
What's that accent?
Mutiny! Mutiny!
I hear gun sounds. Punching sounds. Grappling. No stabs. Okay, so you made it that far. You have a knife in you. What's your face look like? Okay, so you're there. Like that. Are you one of the two who was... How did this happen? Okay, so I know you. You were in there with Alfred, right? Wait, but this doesn't make sense. Alright, what memory am I currently in? So you're the one who died here. To find that out, I go here, I click this, the escape part 5. That's where I am right now. No, false. Clubbed by Henry Brennan. What? I highlighted the wrong one. Perished in the escape part 4. The escape part 4 is where I am. I want to be in part 3? We're getting closer. Alright, so you are in this position in the picture. Okay, take me out. Escape part 3 is up on the deck, isn't it? Like, that's where, help, I'm trapped. Who closed that door? Is somebody else on this ship with me? Part 3 was up here with, like, this guy being thrown overboard or something. Yeah, part 3. Shot with a gun by an unknown attacker. This is not the one I want. And is this part 2? Paul Moss, part 2. Killed with a sword by unknown. If I go here, I can't get down those stairs at that time, can I? I might be able to. Let's go to part 3. If I can just answer how the stabbed man was killed, then I'm going to be happy enough with this. You're attacking him with a knife. Okay, so you were knifed. This is you, right? This is you. He's successful with that knife attack. This man called out mutiny. You were in there, along with him. But don't... No, Club by Henry Brennan. Okay, yes. You and you were planning the mutiny. You get stabbed. You get shot by... Who is it? Unknown. Anyway, you were knifed. Knifed. By whoever this guy is. I'd love to be able to identify you, but book says I can't yet. And I believe it. These people are firing guns. Alright, so hang on. Who kills you? Unknown. Can I see that happen? Well, it's unknown. What information would I get from that? I don't need that. Well, I have his cause of death, at least. So I did answer that question. And I know who did it, but I don't know what that person's name is. I mean, I could look at this. Let's look at this, I guess. Part 4. You are a different one. Knifed. Right. This one is friends with this one. Where did you come from? Were you in part 3? I can find out. Part 5, part 4. In part 3 you were... No, okay, take me to part 3. Where was... Okay, who are you? I don't know how much good it's going to do me to figure this out when I can't identify him, but it helps me understand the flow of events, at least. Okay, so... You're wearing that kind of hat. You're just to the right of Henry Brennan. Okay, great. Just to the right of Henry Brennan. It'd be nice if, from the book, I could just jump straight to the memory. That's fine, though. A little bit indirect. This is part 3. I think. Yes, yes, yes. I know. Yes, yes, yes. I know.
Let them go.
So, that guy. This is Henry and, William. Mm-hmm. Always seen together so far. Down here, we got this man who was knifed, this man who knifed him, this guy who I'm trying to... Oh, wait, it's you. Hold on. Why do you shoot him? That's what I'm chasing after, right? He was shot with his own gun by him. Why? I don't get it. They seem to be all friendly in part 1, right? Will I learn anything from part 2? This is part 2, right? Mm-hmm. Can I get down there during part 2?
Last one. Move quick.
I don't think I specifically looked at this in part 2. At least not today. Here's this guy. Mm-hmm. Why do you shoot you? They're having a conversation, which implies they're friendly with each other, right? Alright, take me to part 1. Just look at that one more time. Technically, I don't need the answer to this question. This is not something that the book asks me to answer, but I want to know for my own curiosity. Why does that man shoot the other man? What does he have against him? Part 1. Oops, I should have... Hang on, start over. Start over. You know what? I can just look at the transcript. That's fine. No, wait, what? No, I wanted the part 2 transcript. That's fine. I can look at it from here. I don't need to be here. No. Part 4? Enough. Captain cannot be trusted. You have a plan? This was... What kind of accent was this? If I look at the list... He sounded similar to the way William talked. Is there another Scottish person here? Duncan McKay, purser. Abigail Shure. Timothy Bootament. Boot, whatever, however you say that. Okay, so not many people from Scotland. Anything else that might sound like Scotland? Ireland. Okay. I occasionally have trouble telling those apart. What is a Wales accent? Well, no, this is Paul Moss. Don't need to look at him. Another Ireland. Samuel Gilligan. Second mate steward. Who's second mate? Edward Nichols. Who's Edward Nichols? I don't know. That's what it asks me. If I knew, I could look him up, but I don't. Wait, I don't know what happened to Martin? I don't know what happened to Martin. Do I not have a... I don't have the memory of him dying. Maybe he's alive. Okay, right. So, Scotland, Ireland. Patrick O'Hagan. That sounded a lot more Scottish than Irish to me, though. What was the other person's accent?
It's my Frenchman.
The sword's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
Hold on, wait, what did that say? What did that say? Say that again. Take me to your thing. I heard something that I wanted to follow up on. No, no, it was just the beast is gone. I thought I heard the word steward. I was just looking at stewards, first mate's steward. That's not what it is. The squid. Put me down, let go. Easy now, you're in a bad way. Alright, you know what? I think I've gotten all that I can get out of this right now. Okay, I learned some information. I have a mystery.
Captain came up with the hole. Said he changed it off.
Captain cannot be trusted. You have a plan. But then somehow he decides that he needs to be shot. Perhaps... I mean, the man who is here... Where are you headed? Where did the one who sits here come from? It's you. It's you. Knifed. Unknown. He came from down there. Maybe I'll learn more from about him when I go down there. Okay. Okay. Those were today's deductions. Cool. Alright, that's fine. I'll investigate new memories next time. I think I got about as much as I can get out of those. Good. Alright, I'll see you next time to go down here and see what secrets I can find from that.